Join me as I dive into the future and make my bold predictions about what will happen to Pnbk stock by 2025. When it comes to investing in the stock market, one of the biggest questions on everyone's mind is what's going to happen next. Will my stocks go up or down? Should I buy or sell? And that's exactly what we're going to explore today, specifically when it comes to Pnbk stock. The truth is, the stock market is inherently unpredictable, and even the most experienced investors can't always get it right. There are just too many factors at play, from global economic trends to company performance, and even geopolitical events. And when it comes to Pnbk stock in particular, things get even more complicated. The company's been facing some stiff competition lately, and there are concerns about whether they can maintain their market share. Add to that the fact that 2025 is just around the corner, and you've got a perfect storm of uncertainty. Will Pnbk be able to adapt to the changing landscape and come out on top, or will they get left behind? It's a question that's got investors on the edge of their seats, and for good reason. The thing is, even with all the unknowns, there are certain trends and patterns that we can look at to get a sense of where Pnbk stock might be headed. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. So, let's take a closer look at the current state of the market and some of the key factors that could be influencing Pnbk stock's trajectory over the next few years. One of the biggest trends we're seeing right now is a shift towards more sustainable and environmentally friendly investing. And Pnbk has been making some significant moves in this area, which could pay off big time. We're also seeing a lot of consolidation in the industry, with bigger players snapping up smaller ones left and right. And while that can create some uncertainty, it also means there are opportunities for companies like Pnbk to grow and expand their reach. The question is, will they be able to take advantage of those opportunities? Then there's the economic outlook, which is always a big factor in stock performance. Right now, things are looking pretty stable, but there are whispers of a potential recession on the horizon. If that happens, it could have a big impact on Pnbk stock, especially if they're not prepared. So, what does all of this mean for Pnbk stock in 2025? Well, that's the million-dollar question. Based on my analysis, there are a few different scenarios that could play out. On the optimistic side, if Pnbk can continue to innovate and adapt to changing market conditions, they could be looking at some significant growth. On the other hand, if they fail to address some of the challenges they're facing, we could see their stock price take a hit. And if the economy does take a turn for the worse, all bets are off. It's a lot to take in, but that's what makes it so important to stay informed and up to date on the latest developments. So, to recap, we've looked at the current state of the market, some of the key factors that could influence Pnbk stock's performance, and a few potential scenarios for what could happen in 2025. It's a complex landscape, to say the least, but by staying informed and doing our due diligence, we can make more informed investment decisions. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let me know what you think is going to happen to Pnbk stock in the comments below. Have you got a prediction or a question? Let me know. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more investment insights and analysis.